Selena Gomez's brutal $1 billion prenup move that shook Hollywood. Selena Gomez just protected her entire billion-dollar empire with one ruthless move, and it wasn't romantic. Sources say that before she even said yes to Benny Blanco, she said, "Sign here." That's right. Selena's prenup isn't just a love document. It's a fortress. And while fans online are celebrating her engagement, insiders claim there's another story unfolding behind the scenes, one about power, control, and the one clause that could change everything for her future husband. But before we dive into the shocking details of this ironclad prenup, and the real reason it might not be about love at all, let's give a huge shout out to all the juicers who've been showing major support lately. We're growing fast, and our next goal is 1,000 subscribers. So, if you love smart, inside Hollywood gossip with no fluff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into the juice. The fairy tale or the fortress. When Selena Gomez announced her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco, fans saw a fairy tale finally coming true. The Disney star who survived heartbreak after heartbreak had finally found her happy ending, or so it seemed. But according to reports from E! News and the Times of India, the engagement came with something very un-fairy tale-like, $1 billion prenup that wasn't negotiable. Sources say Selena made it clear from the beginning, marriage would come with a contract. No discussion, no hesitation. The prenup, reportedly drafted by one of Los Angeles' top entertainment law firms, protects everything Selena has built, from her $1.3 billion beauty brand, Rare Beauty, to her California real estate, royalties, and endorsement income. The language is clear: no joint business ownership, no claim on profits, and zero access to company equity. To put it simply, if things ever go south, Selena keeps everything. But the wild part, Benny Blanco didn't just agree. He supported it. An insider told E! News that Benny saw it as a sign of respect. Quote, "He knows Selena built her world from the ground up. This isn't about money, it's about peace." That explanation may sound calm and mature, but not everyone in Hollywood is buying it. The Hollywood whispers begin. Behind the smiles and the Instagram captions, insiders are whispering that this prenup might not be as peaceful as it looks. Some sources believe Benny's agreement wasn't just a gesture of love, it was strategy. One industry publicist told Celeb Now, "Benny's playing the long game. He's making himself look loyal now so he can build trust later." That's how power couples survive in Hollywood. Others believe it's even more calculated, a move to protect his image. Nobody wants to be labeled a kept man, especially when your fiancée is one of the richest women in the industry. But let's be honest, this isn't just any celebrity prenup. This is Selena Gomez, a woman whose heartbreaks have been dissected by the entire world, who has seen how quickly love can turn into liability. Remember the endless comparisons to Justin Bieber, the public breakdowns, the headlines about her emotional songs. Sources close to Selena say she swore she'd never be vulnerable again, at least not financially. One insider told People magazine, Selena learned that in Hollywood, emotions cost money. This prenup is her insurance policy. And honestly, it makes sense. Selena isn't just protecting her wealth, she's protecting her peace. But the real question fans are asking is, what exactly did Benny sign away? The $1 billion fine print. Sources close to the legal team say the prenup took nearly 6 weeks to finalize. Every detail, from shared property to intellectual rights, was meticulously outlined. Here's what we know. Selena keeps 100% control of her music royalties, acting income, and brand profits. Benny, whose net worth is estimated at $50 million, agreed to no joint business ventures. Any future homes purchased together would be split proportionally to whoever contributed more to the purchase. And perhaps most shockingly, TMZ insiders claim there's a fidelity and image clause. That clause reportedly allows Selena to withdraw financial privileges or adjust joint benefits if Benny's behavior ever damages her public image. In plain terms, if he embarrasses her or harms her brand, she's legally protected. Now, this kind of clause isn't unheard of. Beyoncé and Jay-Z are rumored to have one. Even Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen included behavioral language in theirs. But in Selena's case, the stakes are higher. Her company Rare Beauty is not just a business. It's a global movement. One that ties directly into mental health advocacy, self-love, and female empowerment. Any scandal linked to her partner could cost millions. So yes, this prenup is personal. It's emotional. But above all, it's business. And that's where things start to get even more complicated. The ghost of heartbreak passed. Fans can't ignore the emotional undertone here. Selena Gomez is not the same woman who once sang, "The heart wants what it wants." This version of her is cautious, guarded, and deeply aware of what love can cost. After her relationship with Justin Bieber ended, Selena faced not only heartbreak but public humiliation. Every lyric, every tear, became a trending topic. Every interview was dissected for clues about him. So, when she finally built Rare Beauty, a billion-dollar empire built on confidence and independence, friends say she promised herself she'd never lose control again. This prenup, in many ways, isn't about Benny. It's about reclaiming her narrative, making sure no one, not even love, can rewrite her story again. One former insider put it this way: Selena doesn't want another heartbreak to become content. This prenup is her closure. And yet, not everyone sees it as empowerment. Online, the internet is split. Hashtags like #SelenaStrong trended for hours, fans praising her for being smart, independent, and forward-thinking. But the phrase #GoldDigger debate also began circulating. Critics claimed the prenup made love seem transactional. That tension, between heart and hustle, is exactly what makes this story so fascinating. Benny's calm, or cover. In interviews, Benny Blanco has laughed off the prenup rumors. On a recent podcast, he joked, "We're adults. We know what matters." But some fans aren't convinced. Public appearances show Selena glowing, calm, happy, radiant. Meanwhile, Benny's been spotted looking tense, avoiding eye contact, or staying quiet while Selena leads conversations. Of course, that could mean nothing. Or it could mean exactly what people are whispering, that this marriage, as private as it looks, has very clear power dynamics. A Hollywood insider told Page 6, "Selena's running this show. Benny's smart enough to play his role, for now." Whether that's true or not, one thing is certain: this is not the same Selena Gomez who used to cry over heartbreak on stage. This is the Selena Gomez who built an empire, wrote the rules, and made sure the ink dried before the vows. And that power, while admirable, can also be lonely. Beyond love, the empire mindset. Let's talk legacy. Selena Gomez is worth close to $1 billion, but what makes that fortune different from most celebrities is how she earned it. Not from tabloid chaos, not from controversy, but from consistency. Rare Beauty didn't just sell makeup. It sold self-worth. And that's why this prenup matters, because if her image ever wavers, that movement collapses. Legal experts estimate that Selena's legal team even included clauses to protect her philanthropic foundations and future projects. Meaning, no matter what happens, her brand's charitable mission continues untouched. That level of detail shows how much she values control, not out of arrogance, but self-preservation. She's rewriting the Hollywood handbook for love. No longer is the woman waiting to be saved. She's the one signing the checks, setting the boundaries, and protecting her peace at all costs. The calm after the chaos. So where does that leave them now? The wedding reportedly took place quietly. No magazine deals, no camera crews, no sponsorships. Just family, friends, and vows exchanged behind closed doors. One insider told E! News, she's not chasing headlines anymore. She's protecting her peace, and her billion-dollar empire. And that's the part people forget. For Selena Gomez, this isn't just about money. It's about finally being in control of her own story. After years of public heartbreak, this might be the first time she's truly writing her own happy ending, or at least her own terms. But Hollywood has a funny way of testing even the strongest contracts. So what do you think, juicers? Is Selena Gomez's $1 billion prenup pure genius, a woman protecting her legacy, or proof that love in Hollywood is never really unconditional? Drop your thoughts below, because I want to know if you think this prenup is power, or paranoia. And if you thought this was shocking, you haven't heard anything yet. Because wait until you see how Nicole Kidman's $12 million behavior clause nearly blew up her entire divorce settlement. That story is even wilder, and it's on your screen right now. Click that video next, And I'll see you there, because in Hollywood, love fades, but the contracts never do.